Thank you very much, and it's fascinating because whilst I'm here to talk about KOHLER Connect, the first part of my presentation is actually a question. And rather than talk specifically about the products that KOHLER Connect is, it's to link to that topic we were just talking about, exploration. The reality is we're in an age where we are exploring what is the real meaning and value of technology and connectivity. And it's okay to make mistakes. So KOHLER Connect is a system of products. KOHLER is very much a business that learns by doing. So this system of products are connected, and the connectivity enhances their performance. But we're also very well aware of we're not entirely sure of their full potential on how this may connect and add value to you and to cities of the future. We understand that they have a role in connected buildings and how connected environments and cities can deliver meaningful value through the data to help us be more efficient, to help us actually live better lives, more efficient lives. But really, we're also focused on the experience that technology should be focused upon. So we talked about humanity and thinking about the human in this equation and putting that humanity first. And we very much believe in that. And we recognize that the key to a lot of this is that it's the way we carry around and communicate who we are and our preferences and the things that we like and don't like. And increasingly be that through facial recognition or the fact that you're carrying around this incredibly powerful computer that's also a transmitting device, communicating with the world what you like, what you don't like, and giving some preemptive control of that environment. And of course, that allows us to look at products and say, well, with that personal information, you can allow us to optimize the experience of that product, to make it better for you. And that, of course, is a value of connectivity. But the more we look at this, the more we look beyond the product alone. I mean, this is an eye chart you can't read, but really what it's doing is mapping out how people flow and move through spaces. In our cases, bathrooms and kitchens are our focus. But what it's looking at is what people do, how people feel as they work through that space. And I think that's a key part of this, is the technology and the connectivity has to be connected to you emotionally for it to have the most and deepest value. So when we're starting to think about technology, we think less and less about the product itself and more about the connective tissue around that product and the way it connects to the environment and connects to you. Because at the end of the day, what we're talking about is enhancing human experience, be that a better functionality, be that pleasure, be that relaxation. And to do that, we really should immerse ourselves, to see our users, see people moving through bathrooms and kitchens and spaces and being immersed and living in that space without really thinking about the technology. And so what we want to do really is take people on journeys and think about those journeys and understand that those future journeys are relatively unknown. We're in an age where we're exploring what is possible, and we have to use our imagination. That's the role of us as designers and architects and creative people, is to use our imagination to make connections and explore what might be interesting, what might be valuable, what might be a better experience. And those scenarios allow us to look at what connects things. So yes, your bathroom can understand what your needs are, depending on the time of day, from the context, from what you're saying, from the way you're moving. And it can prepare the space to enhance the experience. And of course, we can then optimize a local experience. In this case, we're talking about a shower, and we're saying, well, why can't the shower know who you are, but not just know who you are in terms of your preferences, but also understand that your skin is of a certain type. Therefore, the water and the cleaning and the experience that you get from that whole process should be customized to your needs. Why not? And as we continue to look into that, what we find is, in order for these experiences really to be as complete and immersive as possible, it's not just the local experiences with the independent zone in the bathroom or the product. It's the way you pass between those zones that really matters. The way the air feels, the quality of the air, the quality of the heat in the room, the humidity. All of those things enhance the experience and should be part of that experience. And as you move through that space, so that what you get is something that truly is more delightful than you would get with a conventional experience. And of course, as you move through and exit that space, that you get to a point where the bathroom is doing a lot of the chores and things that we would think of as labour itself to prepare it for your next journey. This is about transformation. And really what we're saying is journeys through technology should be transformational, they should be emotional. And the more we look at this, we come more and more back to talking about things like the mirror in the bathroom as a portal to your everyday world. And as we think about that, the reality is that what we want out of our bathrooms and out of our spaces in our homes is about our well-being. And the bathroom itself and the mirror in the bathroom is a private space where you can engage intimately with your well-being. And we see this really as being the hub in the future for your well-being, for your beauty and your grooming care, but also for your health care. And I think what we'll see in the future is that this will be where you engage with healthcare professionals and where you really manage your routines around being the best person that you can be. And as we look at how to understand these experiences, there's very much two areas. There's the energizing experience and how technology can transform the way you feel and how scripts and routines can build upon that. And the relaxation, the escape, the preparation for sleep, the preparation for a quiet time in your life to find balance and to escape. And that can include, and we're exploring this at the moment, for instance, the ability to totally turn off this technology and disengage from all these signals. Perhaps that is the ultimate connectivity, is the ability to turn it off at the end. So we really look very closely at this, and where we see drivers for the future are, of course, in autonomy, and we look at this with open eyes and say, yes, there's a scary nature of that, of learning about human behavior, predicting what you want. But the way we think about that is actually more about giving you what you want just as you want it, enhancing the experience without it being overt. So it's about connectivity, but it's about well-being. And then service is more and more a proposition here of, we talked about coffee beans. I mean, that's a perfect example. The perfect service proposition is you never know that it needed any more beans, they were just there. And it's the same in everything that we think about. So we're talking about journeys being the key to what we believe is smart and connected experiences in the home. And those journeys we see are being transformed in themselves, and they should be transformative to you as you experience them. We're moving from meaningful products to enhanced experiences to these experiential bathroom journeys. And really what we see smart technology delivering is this, not what do I want to do, but much more you going into the space, going into your home, and simply stating how do I want to feel. Thank you very much.